Hello, everybody. Today I'm talking about Jupiter's short dip into Sagittarius. Should we be even bothered about it? It is from 29th of March to 22nd April. What is its importance? All will be revealed. Hello, everybody. This is Komilla Sutton, and I am talking about Jupiter's short transit into Sagittarius from 29th of March to 22nd of April. And this is really quite a key short transit, but very important because it is changing the rules for a little while. From Scorpio to Sagittarius, but it's also lots of things that we as astrologers can understand. To study transits, one of the most important things is that we can experience stuff that is not there in our chart, and we can also understand it so that if it happens again, we know how to react to it. But also, if we see somebody's chart with these combinations, then we know what it means, what is the energy. So, this is a very unusual transit that is taking place because Jupiter is going to go into Sagittarius on 29th of March. And remember, that all the timings are for California, USA. I live there, so I'm giving you the Pacific timing. So other timings are given, they may be different. So it is going to go in 29th of March. And one of the things about Jupiter is that as it is going in there, it is getting ready to retrograde on 10th of April. And what is happening is that the planet has become very slow. And this is something that we learn in Shadbal about the speeds or the gatis of the planet. So Jupiter is traveling in a certain speed, but when he is about to turn retrograde, he slows down. Just like if you were going to back your car up, you'll also slow down. So in order to, so the planet slows down. And this particular name, it is called Vikala. And so Jupiter will go slow down in a Vikal or Vikala stage, and it will be very slow. So actually, from 29th of March to 10th of April, it only travels 14 minutes, which is not its usual speed. So everything is slowing down, and then he is going to go even slower into Manda speed, and then Manda Tara when he is stationary, and then start retrograding and retrograde back to 22nd of this month, April, when it then goes back into Scorpio. And that also is called Ativakri. So these things, pay attention to them because this is the whole energy of the planet is not normal. But it is making a short dip into Sagittarius and its own sign. And in my experience, what I've seen is that when Jupiter crosses Gandanta or any planet crosses Gandanta, there's a different quality before Gandanta and after. It's almost you've crossed the major hurdle and now you're going into a new position. But what this particular transit and is the importance is, firstly, it's almost bang in the middle from when it comes into Sagittarius to when it retrogrades and then goes out. So there's 12 days before, 12 days after. the retrograde. So the retrograde is taking right in the center. Secondly, very, very rare. Jupiter will go over Sagittarius gandanta once every 12 years, but usually just goes past it. And then it will be full flown into Sagittarius. But in this case, it's just a dip into Sagittarius, like testing waters, what is going to happen. But no, I'm not ready for this. I have to go back. I have to sort out my affairs. I have to sort out my energy. And so the positive aspect of this transit is that it is going into Sagittarius, and it is experiencing a little bit of Sagittarius, and people can get a short term of a boost. But because it is retrograding, it is going to be all the time in Mula Nakshatra about transformation and change. I would say that the best way to deal with this transit is to understand that you are thinking about making some changes. And therefore, but the time is not right as yet because Guru is turning retrograde. And there are two different experiences. One that is going direct into that same 14 minutes actually of Sagittarius, and the other is going backwards, 12 days each way, and experience it. And I would say that the most important thing is that we are experiencing it because this is an historic transit. We may not get it for another many years. I remember because every 12 years only Jupiter can come into Sagittarius. And very often planets will go into a sign and retrograde back, but this is not, not that precise right at that moment. And it can slow down certain things and people can change their mind. I think most important is Jupiter is the Karaka, as the Guru. So we have to process the information we are getting. We should not be in a rush to take advice at this stage. But it's not dangerous. It's just unsettled. And so we need to be conscious of it, and also to see how it's going direct for 14 days, then it's going retrograde. 12 days direct, retrograde 12 days. So how that shift of energy is affecting us. And things will be very slow because Jupiter is in a very slow situation. So he's not moving fast at all throughout this transit. So therefore we know that things are sometimes just blocking you, not allowing you to move forward. But I would say that is good because you are thinking about, you're needing time to process it. So you can see that with Brexit as well. I don't know. Everything has slowed down, and they have delayed the Brexit situation in UK, and Europe is getting affected by it. And other places also you'll see. I don't know the politics all over the world. So other places also you can see that there can be some slowing down of situations, but mostly think about your own life and how it affects. And I have seen this. I've been watching the transits for a long time, and I find that they have a huge impact on us, and we should be watch them and then learn from them as well. Thank you very much. Check up my website, komilla.com. Also, I'm going to go to London to attend the Bava conference. And after that, I'm going to be at the Nama conference. So if you are in London, come.